fuck enough girl, but me don't trust girl. Listen good, man, don't know say attack my dance life represent for you bad pod class, you know. You know what thing going on. Don't know say the one I name my 2 cents. I may represent for my bad brother in a TU-LOX'S, you know. You know what thing going on, the 876 Rebel, you know. So make sure so you active in and like and subscribe to the channel. So you know what thing go. Cash ready. Me and my dirty food friend fully.
Sing again. I want them again. So didn't I tell you that the beast is roaming? Yeah. Protect your children. Call like a raging storm is coming. Lion twin, yo, we want them again. So didn't we tell you that the beast is roaming? Yeah. Protect your children. Call like a raging storm is. Yo. Listen up.
Blessed, welcome to another episode of My 2 Cents Podcast. I'm your host, TU-LOX'S, the 876 Rebel, and as usual, today's episode will be brought to you by Rebel 13 Collections, where creativity lives. We also do everything printing except fingerprinting. We also offer the finest and best in embroidery services in the island. Check us out at 876-898-9888. And also to get direct access to the updated merchandise, you can simply follow us at Rebel 13 Collections on Instagram. Also brought to you by Premium Auto Parts, where auto starts. We stock a wide range of engines, transmission, rack and pinion, fuel injector, fuel pump, alternator, clutch pulley, computer, vehicle electronics, sensors. We are talking about Toyota, Nissan, Honda. We are talking about Mitsubishi, Subaru, Suzuki, Mazda. Call 876-906-1486 or 876-535-3840, 876-438-8065, 46 Agley Park Road, Kingston 10. Right now, my car drive good. I'm a bend. The way all them reasonable, you will go for buy one part and end up buy 10. So tell a friend to tell a friend. Still a reminder item, check out Curly Locks Book Planet Earth, available on all digital platforms. Available in Jamaica at jamaicadeals.com.
What pain, what shame, what pride, what fear, what day, what night. Me, I tell you this from a very long time. If you don't pick me, you're the on the wrong side. Don't make me really have to make you shame. Don't quit around here, cause me never get tired. I get inspired. Never get tired. I get inspired.
Now, ironically, the show me I deal with tonight, it's all about music. Scene, and it's all about the Turner music tech for the worst. But thank God for Rasta Progress and song like them here, we can have like a hope and know say yo, dancehall and reggae music have some bad artists. I just treat them now get the real highlights. So me I use my show for showing a Rasta Progress. Scene, the man say him never get tired, him get inspired. That remind me of myself. Scene, because no matter what you do, no matter how you fight me, I better you join me. That song is definitely a banger. See, if you don't think Rasta Progress bad and him come to do it, just squeeze you over the knee and tell him say TU-LOX'S seat. And make him know say in the bus, he might go hold a comfortable seat.
No quit around here, cause me never get tired. I get inspired.
Now, today's episode, as the thumbnail suggests, is my Reggae Sumfest review. I'm going to do my disclaimer from now. I cannot talk about everybody and everything. I have to just put the show together quick and fast, night 1 and 2 in a one show. So, gonna bear with me as I go along. I can't mention everybody. And if I leave out anybody, it no means they never perform good, or I not rate them, or any other foolishness we're not gonna put in my comment section. I'm gonna mention certain key points of the show as it relates to Reggae Sumfest. And the first one I'm gonna start with is the 90s badness. Now, the first problem for the night are the dead man seat. Cause I'll boom down the mic, the first thing the man have to say, what time is it? See? Now, I don't know who organized the show as it relates to time. Now, you put on some of the man, they could actually bring substance to the show from like 10 o'clock. That was total disrespect. I want to think of putting on them Monday, 10 o'clock. No can tell me say you never conscious of the fact. Tell me why. You put on young artists after them. You put on some artists when I really bust in a Jamaica all now. No crowd never did when the man perform to an empty venue, which is very disrespectful to say the least. But look on the man them. What them can show them youth here? Style, class, presentation, performance. Nobody never did it, and it felt like a full show the way the man them deal with it. See? Now make us say on the strap for time, as well me say. Right? You want to tell me say them whole heap of sound the way I play throughout the whole night couldn't do the early part? And the 90s badness get a later segment of the show. I mean now say the selector them are the sound not necessary. But if the sound them did play from earlier, in order for just go and juggle and build a vibes till the venue and the crowd and the people them turn out. That now would be a better idea too. But you not put on big star. We pay them dues boy from 10 o'clock. And since we're up on the 90s, I have also make mention of the Jammies section. When in honor King Jammies, a legendary icon like that. We don't honor them and they from like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. I want to bring out people like Admiral Bailey and Pinchers and them and they from 8 o'clock. So disrespectful and distasteful. Like me not get it. How you bring out legend like them that come perform to nobody? They come perform to an empty venue. And I see him in a style. Ja Vinci, even Ja Vinci, work from early. Big bad singer, work long before all Mayan them. I could do that much, sir. So are you telling me, say for example, Mayan has done way more work than Ja Vinci? Does Mayan have a catalog that's gonna put her on from prime time? Mayan are really boss it, you know. But Ja Vinci worked long before her. Enough artists were not force the world to see as big artists, them not even reach a young artist stage because them not value performance, none at all. All them want to look good in their clothes. For them come on and them look good, them assume so them performance and everything good. It's a full package. When you perform as an artist, you have to just make sure say, yo, you do the right thing. If you're not dressed good, make sure you come to done that show there. If I want t-shirt and jeans, you know, make sure say you come turn over that show there with the lyrics. Either. But majority of them artists, it's none. Them now come turn over the show and them now present themselves right on a major show. Me I try showing you know, organize an event and most people these days not even a pre-them event, all them a pre is hype. But I'm showing you when you can put a foot in on the mouth. If we not gonna make the man them we could actually bring some sort of entertainment value to some fest, work from early. And leave the man them we can't perform to save them life. I mean if you put a gun at them head and say you got dead if you not perform. Yes, Madden shall be calling, Morgans, Dovecat, Medores. Get ready, black suit. Gonna put them in a prime time because them hype, but them cannot give the crowd when the crowd expect. Prime time now when me expect to enjoy myself, I'm bored as hell. Because people come and show to enjoy themselves, and if them come at the show and don't enjoy themselves, chances are you lose them people there next year, you know. Me I wonder if you know that. Plus the man them are charging us some exorbitant fees. I wanna pay them. Plus the man them were humble and deal with them no good. We not put them all about the place, we not catch them up in an Airbnb, we not style them some terrible way. After them pay them dues in a dance hall and reggae music. That are the part of some fest where me never like none at all. Now, the first part of the night I'm going to mention now as it relates to performance. Baker, G run out and one with a back at him. See? Pretty boy fly that say, yo, no bad one and tell him straight. Right as pretty boy fly, tell him that. One big old bad one back at him. And when him go backstage, the police them lock him up for the bad one. In our country where them claim say, freedom of speech. How can you have freedom of speech in a country that inhibits parts of speech? Now, me now advocate for artists can just go up on stage and lace it with bad word. If there can be a law that says you have to over 18 for going to a go-go club, why can't there be a law where say you have to over 18 for going to a dance hall or reggae event? Why? But you have forced people, pure adult, they know one land. and you still feel like the artist can express himself fully like how him feel. And that you try to say to me. But yet still, there's no law that inhibits said artist not to say obia, not to say scamming, not to say Mali. Mali again? You can imagine them lock up a man on a show. For bad word. And the same man just come sing about killing, drugs, everything. Cause at that them youth they sing about now, feed them thing. And out of all of the mayhem when me just name out, them lock him up for bad word. Tell me if that make one glad sense. Now, me go further up in the night. See? Valiant run out and he could do no wrong. The man run on and him go at a bag of thing, the dog a dance, him entertain the crowd and him go hard. When me see that part, then I say, alright. Be a small majority of the man I perform now, Valiant. Go with it. See? Now, next on the stage we have TJ, one of my be baddest, DJ. See? Me, TJ, me artist, you know. Me I say, blood clean. That pace the way. Valiant just left, boy, me I tell you. TJ have to go hang on for dear life, you know.
Me I do this for a reason. I do this for the culture of Jamaica, and I do this to my kids them. Because my father walked out from my mother when me was just 2 years old. So I promise myself, I'm not gonna make my youth them feel like how me feel. You get what I mean? So me have to put in the work hard. Me have to stay up at night time. Me not chat my business to people. So when people are discuss people, me and my team discuss ideas. You understand? Me can't work with small-minded people, cause them are always keep it down in a barrel. Them are crab. Believe in whatever I do. Them write off my career in a people. Believe in whatever I do. Them write off my career in a people. Them say DJ flop, he never come back. You understand me? I'm in the writer, so. All I know say you stay far from people. Mr. Like man, turn on the light in the crowd. Want see crowd. Want see life. Want one in the sky like this. Just one and alone. I know where I was a level of God. Forgive me for all of them. For you to be good house. Father, please, if you ever fall, I guess if you be a punk, I do me walk again. To do them not at all. Reggae some face. Father, please make them let me know who are really my friends from my foes. Need to pretend that's the most. Me see the evil in them on the show. Father, please can you guide my steps?
This is how me use and rate TJ differently. You see what TJ show me is the same formula I add to my life. Don't watch them, make them watch you. Do not make nobody performance and all these things distract you from the goal. TJ never watch a Valiant just do. See, I remember TJ have more than one reason why I should have buckle under the pressure, you know. Because member say a Romish and manage Valiant now, you know. And TJ did leave Romish them, you know. So you have a point to prove. And if Valiant just go so hard a while ago, TJ should have been distracted and come flat. But the man lock out the whole of that and got tunnel vision. And when TJ left, TJ done the place so much. That's to me, massacre now. Forward and realize that blood clean. And me and Tammy in the morning here. Because between Valiant and TJ got the hardest so far. If Maragona can tell me in the comment section. So to me now, Massacre come on the stage and him decide for him mind say, hey, if you go hard down at this, you know, and as hard as Massacre go. Yes, Massacre go hard, the man perform out in belly. And one thing him do wrong. To me, See? No matter what you do, always leave the crowd, brother, wanting more. Massacre work too long. Massacre could have leave out at least 3 or 4 songs out time set for accommodate what Tommy Lee come for deal with. See? So maybe now him go way down in the morning now, cause he must say, because remember you know art of war, you know. And the G probably say, watch out, me go tired out them people, and by the time I come off them, gone left Tommy Lee. Because remember you know, most of the man them, you know why them can't give a full bad performance. This is not nothing to do with Massacre. I'm going back in a performance. You know why most of them can't give a full performance, especially on a major show. When them there, them not think about them performance. Them a think about take a show. Stop this mentality like, oh, we have to take a show. Start focus on do a show. And automatically you will take a show. TJ for Reggae Sumfest 2023. To me, show the rest of you them that specific thing. Now, as when me say, Massacre go hard, but him overwork in the morning. To me, him should have leave a better little leeway for Tommy Lee, but I guess a part-time strategy. Because if him work longer, the people them tired, majority of them are cut with him. And Tommy Lee, you know, would have come like him left in the dust, but you have to understand, say, I'm more be that. You have to understand, say, Tommy Lee. Please, you have to understand, say, Tommy Lee just come from lock up. Nobody no see him perform. No, everybody glad for see him. Now in the morning, the Tommy Lee run out as well, say, theme time. And the dark I go hard. I think a lot of people shocked with the amount of weight gain and how different Tommy Lee look. Him look really, really different. I see people in the comment section, so when the water them beat him did dead. And it's a different man come on the stage. Seen, but see one of the party where, to me, at the highlight of Tommy Lee performance. And believe it or not, a lot of people, based on the content what Tommy Lee put out over the years, them not like them things. See that?
It's rough in there, bro, and I can tell you, you see, prison, if you can't do anything for stay far from it, I'm a love how you cry my tongue down, stay far from prison. I don't regret God, because guess what? I best 2 years of my life, you understand? I get time for pray. I find time for my family, find time for myself, you understand? I used to have all 15 girls one time. Everybody naked, you understand? Now you come like girl, I get corrupt. Now I just ease off a girl thing and them love me even more and want even more. You understand? I just start to wine for drugs and them thing, the pill up and pill and that. You understand? Overdo it. And I come off of my addiction and love thing, you understand? So I'm glad for you look a break. I got make you happen, so, you see me?
Alright, so I'm continue so for sure now how the Almighty powerful. A Tommy Lee this, you know, Uncle Demon, just I give praises to God. I want to see that. Seeing and I want to also see a whole heap of people will go against God. So there will, not might, you know, there will be a consequence when you ramp with God, boy.
I'm going to say, yo, just level up. Level down, you. You see me? I'm going to say, yo, respect the police, them. You see me? What can give me a chance to perform and understand so youth can change. You understand? Not for youth, them want change, but they don't really get the chance. Cause you need somebody to point a finger upon. You understand? But just want to say, yo, to all who know they love themselves, I'm going to say, only person here is God and cats. Don't want to see no one come. Can't take a test shop. They want me leave and ground. Put me face down flat.
You know what kind of strength it take to do that what Tommy Lee just do? Forget to hear about Superman, Hercules, all those people. Tommy Lee just became the strongest man in the world and he never have to lift up one dumbbell. One. Because most people couldn't do that when him just a while ago. You hear the man say, him been addicted. You see, sometimes we move too fast. And even things that come in our life will look like a curse is actually a blessing. And what it show me is that God used we in spite of ourselves. See, sometimes we have to slow down, sometimes we have to reflect. You hear it, the man say, the man end up a prison. That is not a place where nobody ever look for find salvation. But sometimes the Almighty slow we down so we can reflect upon our life. At the same process where fasting do for you, know. When you eat and your belly full, you are a big idiot. Sometimes you have to be hungry so you can use up your thought process, so you can go in your inner self and get in touch with your spiritual side. And that happened to Tommy Lee when he entered prison. Remember one time, you know, believe it or not, when him step on the outside, him couldn't see nothing at all what him do. Cause I'm free to do it. But when you lose your freedom, you can't do nothing but think. At them time there, usually we sense come visit we. When they are road, we don't have sense majority of the time. A prison. That great man there over there, so, on my right hand, became who he became, you know. What did make him end up a prison? Yeah, we talk about Malcolm X. What did make him end up a prison? No cokehead, man. No drugs, no all type of bullshit. That great man used to mix in, and him not stop till him end up a prison. And when him got to prison, who did he become? And why? Because most of the time, you see life, a choice. Enough man go to prison and then get worse. And enough man go to prison and then change. So if you ask me, from Valiant to TJ, to Massacre, to Tommy Lee, it's hard to determine who got the hardest. But if me have to give it to somebody, me that give the performance to TJ. For the energy and the everything that TJ come to the night that him could have do no wrong. But because me give it to TJ doesn't mean say between Valiant, Massacre and Tommy Lee never do really well. Alright, so upon night 2 is definitely where the class started, literally and figuratively. See it? Because that's where the world class performer them there. Night 1 is something where most people will forget about right now. See, as I'm telling you, different from TJ, Valiant, Massacre and Tommy Lee, it was mostly disorganized. So we'll go over in a night 2 now, go show now how world class performer do it. Because most of the night they have on most of the man them who were before, majority of the new youth them never over here. So see, believe it or not, even Romy and Virgo, them consider as veteran right now. I don't know that new generation something, I don't know it speed up. It's like if you are 20, 21, 22, them see if you reach 30 like you never did shit. And then I really remember say, enough man boss when I'm 30. So if you're boss when you're 30-year-old, are you not a part of the new generation? Don't tell me in the comment section, because a whole heap of madness are going in other music where me not understand, I refuse to understand these things. And I'm going to show now why Festival Night 2 10 times better than Festival Night 1. If you notice the artists them will come on Festival Night 2, Richie Spice, etc., Romy and Virgo them not depend on forward. Them come and them perform to get your response. If you did it live, you don't realize after Richie Spice exit the stage, you get a decent round of applause. Seeing because them man they make them works speak for them. Not no come past stage with your pants a drop off a beg forward. If you know fuck body put up your hand and wanna murder and if you know bad and all type of bull, man them just come do the work and make it talk for them. I mean I have a problem with content unless it's out of the way. Cause bad man tune and all these things they about a long time, but you have a way you can present yourself with any kind of tune if you're serious about your craft. Alright, and next thing I have to say to Joe them as part of the organization. You see that VIP something they don't have up front, brother? The people them with the vibes, I'm gonna put them at the back way down. So that always kill the energy of the artists and the show too. Maybe enough of them artists I could have did the way better. But the boring people them they right up front. They say it's not a good idea. Put the people them with the energy right up front. I mean you know say rich people especially. Them stress out. Them not no time for real for nothing. Honey, you hear that? She's not too bad, you know. I'm just there look. Them boring. Put the ghetto people them we have crazy mad energy. You know what is Flankers? You know what is Granville? You know what is Naud? You know what is Gully? Glendevon? Any all them people that you get figure right up front. I want the nicest some face you'd ever see. All the lamest man that probably shell it down. But it's not a good idea to put so much boring people up front. You might want to consider to change that. And speaking of boring crowd, Jada, when you come like me, I go, get a petition to get Jada off of the whole of Jamaican show them. I said, me there watch a show good. And Jada run out in our skirt. I could have swear say I spit at my blackout. Totally I say nothing after me say the skirt. Me totally zone right in on the skirt. Not me not hear a thing what she say. And as much as Jada sound just like her record them, she actually talented. See, so me know within myself say, yo, even though me zone out, me that focus little and me realize that the crowd dead. You're afraid I never have nothing to do with Jada. This VIP thing when I collect big money to put people right up to the stage. Don't put VIP in the sky or something. I don't know when I go do next time, but the VIP people them boring bad. If you don't want to show if it look like it exciting and energetic, move them from there, song. Please and thanks. Anyway, Jada, please, may I beg you, for the love of God, don't wear anything like that with that shape you have, mama. Don't wear nothing like that for the people I'm sure again. It's like you turn some fest in and go club like who after me there I behave, you know, and I enjoy my night and I go on, you know. Jada did just have to ruin it for me with that skirt there. All me know, you're way too sexy for your own good, mama. May I tell you the truth. I don't think most men who watch your performance ever hear your voice. May I be honest with you? The only time I hear your voice is when me in the club or may I enjoy myself so I hear your song come on. But whenever I see you live with some strange reason, I just can't hear you. Like, I don't know what you're going to do. Wear some big pants, mama. Wear some burqa. Something that the Muslim woman them wear. You need to do something about that, something that's very distracting. I tell you that any straight man who watch you perform and say them hear one of your songs is a liar. Alright, so for me, you know, when we start international night the right way, you know, boom, we never leave out Diani ever forward and come do it if you do that. You, that's what I'm telling you. A fur in my figure, real fur. And a him call and Jada Kingdom up. Me tell you say everything go blank for me when Jada forward. Seeing some, I don't really know what happened after that. Seeing but big up Diani. Him go hard. See, now after me taking Romain Virgo, me I said nobody can pass this. I don't know if I my bias and Romain are definitely one of my favorite singers. You know. Me I said nobody can pass this. I never expect Romain to feel in a no kind of way because Romain not normal. I just want to understand that. But me I said nobody can pass Romain. So I mean, next notable act for the night when me notice now, Freddie boy them, big up Chino, big up Stephen McGregor, seeing that are Freddie's son them. For them name get called up now, so them next, so I say I'm taking this cause they don't know Chino, for me, one of the baddest DJ. Him underrated, believe it or not, I've been saying this for years. But you know that's something that already, if you never done in a get to a fire 2 shot before you bust, then they really take it serious. Same thing them the assassin, but that for one next show. See, now, when Chino them run on, them a go hard, I'm not lie. Because them never start out with a level of maturity as it relates to stage. So I'm impressed from the get-go, from how the man them run out or them present themselves on the stage. And then, we did already know say the legend I got up on the stage. So me did already know say him get a stroke, so me don't want to know him how pull it off. But them call him on them man in them man. Me I tell you the truth. Freddie could do no wrong. The man have hits after hits after hits after hits. And yes, while you do understand, say never in a 100% element as it relates to the show. The man go hard in the morning there. I mean, I like respect Chino and Steven for stand up side of them father and make sure that the performance came off as well as it did. You know what I mean? Certain places Freddie can't do draw the note because you don't know the man sick. At them there with him and stand up right side of him till the end night and make sure say the performance go off without a hitch. You know what I mean? We see how which part Freddie McGregor get emotional in the middle and I kind of understand it. Trust me, I'll me jump a few tears, man. Because me always pride myself on being big and bad and tough, and me I tell you. Because one, Freddie look like my father. Yeah, literally. In favor of my father. See? Jamaics. So, when me see him, happy if you see my everything, but when me see him talk, and a lot of people are criticize them. You see, all the people are full me inbox about what such man I say and me no business with nobody. Brother, I'm gonna stop link me about that brother. Whatever the problem is with him, do not tie in the brother there to my life. Seeing if him not agree with something, that's him opinion that you don't need to text me and tell me what he must say. What Freddie's son them do, me no business if a next man agree. I respect it because it also show the world, say when you stand upside of your father, something that most kids don't do based on the fact that them grew up in a single parent home. Now, if that wasn't a positive image for show the world, nothing is. So any man want to come with them negativity towards the youth, them and whatever them want to say, for them business, for them opinion, make them keep that. Stop texting me the people and say, I'm telling you last time, I'm not business with nobody. I do my show, link me about my 2 cents. One and all link. See? If I know nobody when I feel like nobody, I don't mix up with no man. I 80,000 me reach now, and I don't mix up to that. See? So anyway, a lot of people are criticize Freddie for actually come on the show. Some people are talking about money and all type of bullshit. When it comes to money, Freddie them pass money long time. I'm teaching you something. You see when you love what you do, like when I advocate for them youth, you love the craft instead of love money like some bitch. When you love what you do, you can't stop doing it. Listen, if Freddie McGregor never get to perform on a show, he would have probably sick and dead. At them levels there, them type of artists there, love music till if them can perform, not collect money, because Freddie not broke. Freddie far from broke. If Freddie McGregor does not sing, he will die. That is what happens to you when you love something. Not just come and sing for a bag of money and you want to buy one markets. And also them man the thing set up. If them can't do a show, them is a dead man. Now, after Freddie, me say, see show there. You know what I mean? Good Romain now, me I say blood clean. Freddie look like him run Romain, you know. Can't believe this. Then bam, me I say, alright, who left? Boom, Morgan Heritage. Right after Freddie. I'm not tell no lie. I one of the best performance me see in a minute. I couldn't believe it. Alright. Right that's up. Me leave the show up between Freddie and Morgan Heritage. Both of them perform. Balance to me. Them give the crowd value for their money. Freddie, hits after hits. Morgan Heritage, hits after hits. And guess what? All of the man them sound exactly like them 45. So the same boring crowd we are complaining, including myself. When Freddie came, nobody remember say them boring. Uptown people nor get up. Everybody get up and enjoy that shit. See? And that paved the way for the good energy that Morgan Heritage also received. See? Now down in the morning there. See? Forgive me if I miss nobody. But I'm just telling you what me see and what gave me any sort of impression. Ladies are run on in the morning. Totally love the performance. See? Totally love the performance. Ladies are, as usual, she comes, she proves that she a veteran in this and she knows what she do. But I would give Ladies night 2. I would give night 2 between Morgan Heritage and Freddie McGregor.